How's it going, guys? Peep is awesome here, and I'm not the type to cover Taylor Swift drama, but I feel like what's happened recently, I just kind of have to cover it just because it's so awful. Trust me, you probably won't be getting Taylor Swift drama from me ever again, unless the spirals for some reason. But I gotta make one last disclaimer for this video, and it is the fact that I gotta be careful with what I show this video, right? Because apparently YouTubers are actually getting falsely striked for showing Taylor Swift stuff in their videos. The best example of this is Moist Critical. He recently got in trouble with, I don't know if it was Taylor Swift herself, I don't know if it was Taylor Swift's record label, I don't even know if she has a record label because I don't care about Taylor Swift, but his Taylor Swift drama video got striked by her, so that's good to know. The main reason being was because Charlie here showed lyrics. He showed lyrics of one of the songs on her latest albums. That was apparently enough to strike the video, so we'll have to see how that goes. Maybe it wasn't even Taylor Swift's fault, maybe it was just like an automated thing, maybe it was just her team just abusing their power for some reason. We'll just have to see what happens, right? It's still very vague with what's going on. But that being said, Taylor Swift is currently the biggest Lolcow of the internet, so we just have to talk about what's going on here. So let's get right into it, but before we do that, make sure you sub to the channel because we do have a tradition. If I hit 235k subscribers by the end of this week, I will eat the most liked comment. Literally comment whatever you want. I don't care. I've eaten literally everything, so try to surprise me. 235k subscribers. I got y'all. Anyways, oh my god, literally as I open up Spotify, there's already an ad for the new Taylor Swift album. Crazy work. So in case you live under a rock, Taylor Swift last week dropped a new album, The Life of a Showgirl, and just like any other Taylor Swift album, it sounds like bland vegetables and chicken, maybe some rice if you're feeling a little spicy today. And it's ironic because I can probably get away with insulting the new Taylor Swift album because apparently not even Taylor Swift fans like this new album. Yeah, she somehow managed to make bland chicken taste worse. Critics are really not feeling this album. This is a very cookie cutter album, very boring album, but on top of being a boring album, the lyrics are just very questionable. So like I said, I'm gonna be very careful with what I'm showing here. And if you don't believe me, you could go ahead and look these up in your own time. But like I said, I'm gonna be very careful here. I'm gonna have a very just take my word for it attitude. So apparently this canceled song is just very corny. Taylor here pushing 40 talking about wishing that her friends get canceled, how she's done with the internet trolls and how people keep memeing her. And then we got Wood over here, which is literally just her singing about Travis Kelce's penis for 3 minutes straight, and it is a very painful listen. So, but people are memeing this penis song for another reason, right? Because apparently 4 years ago there was this Twitter user who actually predicted the lyrics to this song somehow, making very corny remarks about redwood trees and fermenting her with roots, like talking about penises metaphorically. And Taylor Swift uses lyrics in this song that are super similar to what the ones I just showed you. Taylor Swift is officially the #1 most predictable artist. Now there are a lot of other reasons to why a lot of people don't like this album, like Charlie XCX catching strays for some reason in this album. I remember when Brat dropped last summer, I know Taylor Swift got really petty about it and started doing drops to, like, you know, mess with Charlie XCX's streak of fame, because this summer is just not about Taylor Swift for the first time in 10 years, so. But the reputation of this album just gets worse and worse, because then Taylor Swift announces that there's going to be 4 deluxe albums, with those 4 albums having completely different songs on them. Meaning, if you want to listen to the entire deluxe version, you have to buy all 4 deluxe albums, instead of just bundling them all into one album. She deadass just dropped 4 different DLCs for this album, like, picking up what Call of Duty's putting down. That's crazy work. The comments are unreal. If you guys don't like her or the album, just scroll past. Yeah, I could do that, but it's fun to talk about, so I'm here. And then Taylor Swift gets caught using AI art to promote this album. Fun. A lot of people came really quick to the conclusion that there's just a lot of AI art in this project, if you will. But the backlash eventually got so bad, she started doing some very interesting business practices, if you will. So the most notable one here is what's going on with iTunes here. So in case you didn't know, the official iTunes has not been active since 2019. July 2019 suddenly came back alive just to promote the new Taylor Swift album, and now iTunes will not shut the fuck up about the new Taylor Swift album. What is going on here? I don't really know. Now a lot of people are theorizing that she also paid off Rolling Stone. It's either that or they only let actual Swifties review Taylor Swift albums on Rolling Stones. Because apparently if you go on the Rolling Stones page for the new Taylor Swift album, it is just absolute glaze, and it's rated a perfect 5 stars. Yeah, even though this album is absolutely getting bashed on by everyone on social media, this somehow landed a perfect 5 stars by Rolling Stones. On top of that, if you just go on the Rolling Stones website, it's just a huge ass ad for the new Taylor Swift album. But hey, you can make whatever theories you want from there. That's not me saying it did happen. It's just a lot of pointers saying that she did just pay off a bunch of companies to promote her album. Okay, bro, what are we looking at here? Real fans can admit when their favorite artist misses. Otherwise, it's just parasocial and chronically online. Facts, bro. Fact. This goes out to like any fan base. If you can admit that the shit you're into sucks in some way, then you're an actual fan. Otherwise, if you say whatever you're into is just absolutely perfect, then you're just a weirdo, bro. You gotta stop the glaze, bro. Cut it out. Like personally, I love Star Wars, but we gotta stop with the glup shitos, bro. We gotta stop. I'm not trying to learn all the lore about Babu Frick, right? I don't care about Babu Frick. It's a fun album. Shake It Off was fun. This is ChatGPT and losing touch with reality after making too much money.
Folks got you brave. This is how dopamine obsession looks in women.
Man, I wish I could play this song. I wish I could play this song, but I can't because I know I'm gonna get striked.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bro, it just sounds like bland chicken. Like, I know I'm gonna keep using that metaphor all the time. Taylor Swift fans when she drops the same album for the 10th time. I need to tone it down with the insults. I don't want to get doxxed by Swifties, just like anyone else that says Taylor Swift is mid. So yeah, now we're at a point where I gotta start being careful about what I say, because she's progressively taking more and more strict measures just to make sure nobody's bashing the album. Like I said, you could literally get claimed now for showing her lyrics from her last album. If that doesn't sound like power abuse, then I don't know what does. I don't know if Taylor has YouTube on payroll or something right now, but Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's all I really got to say for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna leave, because leaving is fun. I'm actually gonna go to the mall after this, so y'all want anything? I'll get something for y'all. I'll get y'all like a cool shirt from Hot Topic. Bye. Boom.